ability is push that tempo. You didn't really capture it there in the highlight, but it was getting it across the timeline. He's throwing it ahead, and now with him being out, you have Cale Combs has to get in the paint, but also you have to get those early shots because you don't have your creator.
So here's Combs. Work it around to Fulgaris, and now back it goes to Combs. 10 to shoot. Lob to Fulgaris, leaning inside. Hard bounce to Sage. Blocked down low. It's Daniel Jacobson off the bench for the swat.
Jacobson, I think that might have hit the rim, Kevin, but just his presence down there should count as a block in any regard.
Hoffman-Renn likes this matchup against Banks. Here's Lawyer. Runner on the baseline rattles home, and the Boilermakers are back within one.
Tough shot by Fletcher Lawyer. Again, we talk about his ability to shoot threes. That's his growth floater. But if you're Iowa, you live with that. Great job early, down low on TKR, playing one-on-one in the scramble out.
Sage turns the corner, the kick out to Banks. Banks will drive into the teeth of that defense. His shot awry. And Lawyer on the move. Smith probing against Combs. Off to Jacobson. And the two-hand flush to give the Boilermakers the lead, a 6-0 run. On the bounce, it's Sage. Collides with TKR. Picked up by Harris. Gicarri Harris on the move. End-to-end lob. Jacobson off the mark. Pushing your chips into the middle of the table if you're Ben McCollum right now, and it underlines the importance of Bennett Sturtz to this entire program.
Yeah, it's an interesting risk, too, because I think Iowa actually was getting good shots a couple times down the court without Sturtz on the floor. Missed 2 layups, but in this type of game, couple losses back-to-back, you got to have it. Sturtz is the guy you got to trust.
Yeah, 2-game losing streak, lost at Minnesota, then lost to Illinois. This is Combs for 3, and the Hawkeyes are a perfect 4 for 4 from behind the arc.
And the gamble pays off. Again, Sturtz doesn't score, puts 2 feet in the paint, relatively good defense, but again, when you have eyes on him, you leave other guys to beat you, and Cale Combs steps up, knocks it down.
Here's Harris working against Sturtz with those 2 fouls. And we've got a whistle and a foul away from the ball. And yet Jacobson down low, tangled up with Fulgaris, who picks up his first personal foul. Coming up, the Wednesday night hoops triple header continues when Illinois squares off against Northwestern. Next on the Big Ten Network and the Fox Sports app. A little bit of communication breakdown. Up the floor, Fulgaris with the one-hand flush.
Much to say right there, that looked like, you seen Mighty Ducks before? You know when they tried to run the flying V, got it blown up. The Hawks came back the other way. That's the easiest bucket I was gonna see all year.
Somewhere Emilio Estevez is very frustrated again, and he has no idea why. Braden Smith to the elbow, the jumper pinballs out. Trey Hoffman-Renn and a foul.
Teaching him before the game.
So there's where the little nudge. Harris came in, Fulgaris shoved back, and we play on.
Here's Stelsay, man, let the boys play.
Now Iowa to work on offense. And we've got a whistle and an offensive foul against the Hawkeyes. Tavian Banks with the foul, his first.
Tough call right there for Tavian Banks. Seemed to be a light touch. You always wonder, officials want to keep control of the game right there after a little scrum.
So now Purdue, we'll see if that lights a fire. Braden Smith with the ball fake, and then it's tipped out of bounds. Good play by Cale Combs, didn't bite on that fake.
I was just thinking the same thing, and that's what we talked about, the patience of this Iowa defense. They are going to scramble. About 17 other teams in the Big Ten, 16 other teams, excuse me, that would have been a dunk. Braden Smith with the head fake, but Cale Combs staying in the play, reading it. That effort is tremendous.
Lawyer forcing up that 3 in the corner, and it falls. Don't let Fletcher Lawyer get hot. He has struggled of late, just 32% from 3 the last 7 games. But we have seen it happen before. He can get hot in a hurry.
Yeah, we got to watch them in the pregame shoot-around. They cheer against him because they know how good of a shooter he is.
Sage will try to answer. And he gets a roll. What is happening on that rim for the Hawkeyes?
A little Hawkeye voodoo on that rim, getting the bounces early. But again, great job finding those pockets, second side, ending up with the shot. And the others for the Hawkeyes, not named Bennett Sturts, cashing in.
Lawyer trying to heat up, Sturts the rebound, and he'll look to navigate up the floor. Playing with those 2 fouls for the last 2.5 minutes. He'll launch his first shot and the first miss from behind the arc for the Hawkeyes. 4 different Hawks have made a 3. Braden Smith, a little hop step, then he lost that basketball. Sturts scoops it up.
A little bit of mistiming right there for Purdue. Great job by Jacobson switching the angle of the screen. Spacing was a little off on the backside.
Sturts looking for the screen, and that'll be a moving screen. Guys have scored. 5 different Hawkeyes have made a 3. 6 Boilermakers have scored in this one. So a lot of balance between these two teams. Free throw won't go for Maniau, and the rebound for Jacobson. So thwarted on the front end of the 1-and-1. And the Boilermakers to work. Here's Braden Smith, turn in the corner, inside, and Jacobson can't handle the pass. Sturts on the move. Here's Banks spinning. That jumper off, ends up with Smith.
Not the shot you want in transition after a turnover if you're Iowa. Score the most points off the turnovers in the conference, but you got to get a better one than that.
Smith into the paint, bumped, all kinds of contact. Surprised there wasn't a whistle in the corner. That 3 won't go, and Combs the rebound.
It Sturts got very lucky right there. That definitely was a little extracurricular heads-up play by Smith. Refs bailed out Sturts.
Sturts chased by Smith around that screen. There's Combs, picked up by Braden Smith on the switch. He'll lob it back out to Sturts with 6 to shoot. Sturts against Lawyer. Penetrates, fades away. Nice touch by Bennett Sturts.
That is so tough. High-level move right there. Talked about his analytics darling. To be able to shoot that shot, you got to shoot at 60%. He shoots it at 60%, and right there, just patient, 6'4", get the bump with the left shoulder. Pretty play by Sturts.
Here's Lawyer. Gets into the paint. That leader won't go, and Sturts the rebound.
They're trying to hunt that 3rd foul on Sturts a little bit. Distracted Lawyer right there. He's got to go up and finish that.
2-point lead for the Hawks on the road late first half. Purdue's missed their last 5 from the floor. Sturts will drop it off. Koch. And now Sturts to work again with 8 to shoot. Guarded by Harris. Feeding it underneath to Banks, and Banks with an offensive.
And then it was Koch who had Braden Smith on him. He's got to take that down on the block, even though he's a 3-point shooter. Braden Smith is not a defender that close to the basket, giving up about 8 inches.
15 to shoot for Jacobson. Braden Smith lobbing to the big man. And there's the alley-oop. Second connection tonight.
That's something you rarely see. Braden Smith saw it, but Iowa's pressure had Braden Smith with his head down. Sturts fell asleep on the backside.
Here's Sturts with 15 to shoot. Let's navigate back out near the half-court line. Going to work against Benter. Sage will restart it with Sturts. Sturts on the run. High arcing shot won't go, and it's out of bounds. First half.
Great game, and I don't know if you believe in karma, Kevin, but I think that Jack Benter got away with a little bump on Sturts right there as well. You'd love to see a consistently called game.
There's Lawyer, turns the corner, got a path inside. Wanted a whistle, didn't get one, and it ends up in the hands of Combs. Matt Painter can't believe it. Combs the leader, that's off. Maniau had it stripped out of his hands by Harris and out of bounds.
Coach Painter wanted a foul, but again, Fletcher Lawyer, same thing he did against Bennett Sturts, jumped left instead of just going straight up. I think that's a good piece of officiating, and then you see the adjustment from Iowa. Cale Combs did what Koch didn't do, take Braden Smith in the post. Jacobson had to come over to help left open the offensive glass.
Referee James Gritting just motioned and pantomimed the exact same thing you were talking about in response to Matt Painter.
Really heads-up play. Everybody brought their A game today, Kevin.
10 to shoot. It's Combs with 5 on the shot clock. Sizing up Lawyer. He'll launch the 3, and he'll hit. How about Cale Combs? He's got double figures, 10 in the first half.
Cale Combs knows what he's good at. He plays within himself. 70% of his shots are inside the perimeter. He got it going early, and now 2 of 2 from 3. Great night for him so far.
Kick out. Benter looking for the tie. No, the tip by Jacobson won't go. Halftime arrives.
Off those turnovers, and Iowa is in business. They have this Purdue offense in shambles, which we don't say often.
Purdue only had 3 turnovers the entire game against Penn State. They've had 4 this half. Braden Smith trying to get the scoring game going, and that'll help you on the comeback trail if he can get things lit from a scoring standpoint.
Yeah, and when you turn it over, just shoot it sometimes. You don't got to pass it, but a perfectly designed play. They cleared out that area, brought him to the wing, set a little Spain screen on the side with good spacing. It was a shot the whole way.
Open for 3. Smith went down. Koch can't get the kind roll this time, and Jacobson the rebound. Now Braden Smith back at it. He'll push that pass to Harris. Gicarri Harris. Trey Kaufman-Renn had a couple of 3-point plays early in this half. Instead, that shot rolls off to Iowa.
Iowa goes with full denial on Braden Smith. He heads up, sets the screen for Trey Kaufman-Renn. But on that side, it's a heavy load up. He has to settle with a tough push shot.
Bulgaris for 3. 42% on the year, and an offensive rebound gives Iowa a second chance. Sturts. Extra pass to Koch, 7 to shoot. Lost it inside. Manyaw right there, goes underneath left to right, everything but the bucket.
Manyaw was sick himself. Gets a little shocking sigh right there. But right there, missed opportunity. You had Sturts one-on-one with Smith. Got to take advantage of that.
And Smith turns the corner and gets the 2. He's heating up.
Yeah, and he's going to take advantage of it. They go with Combs on it. He's done a great job this half. But you can only keep a good man down so long.
On a bounce, Harris with the takeaway. And now Purdue in transition. Lawyer blocked off by Koch. Good defense in transition by the Hawks.
Great communication. We talked about their connectivity, talking, rim protection first, scramble the shooter second. Textbook.
Iowa only allows under 6 fast break points per game. They just don't let you run. Braden Smith to the elbow there, can't get it to go. Oh, how about Jacobson? Swat it up in the air and let gravity do the rest. Bulgaris on the drive, the finger roll. Just cradled that one and put it in. And a timeout taken by Iowa. And head back into anonymity. Out to 15.
Good effort from there.
He didn't win any money, but now he's got infamy.
That's tough, especially with all these bounces Iowa's getting, man. To have a Purdue, like, that's crazy.
Using the hammer, too.
Yeah.
Couldn't hammer down.
That hammer is unnecessarily hard that the Purdue mascot has.
They call it the masher, but
yeah, I don't, that's, you know.
it didn't help him. And he can't really call it the green, as Iowa will inbound with 18 to shoot. Bulgaris working around now. Tate Sage, 8 to shoot. Bulgaris in the paint, coming over to help out is Gicarri Harris. Ball loose on the floor, tie up, and the possession arrow stated.
yeah, I don't know if that one's up for much debate. Tough there for Sturts, but.
And a foul on Manyaw. His second, or rather his third. And Purdue will inbound. So it is 2 on Manyaw. Purdue down 3 with 15 to shoot. Smith. Trey Kaufman-Renn for 3. That's off. Kaufman-Renn 2 for 7 from 3 this year.
Yeah, Kevin, that was such a heads-up play by Banks. The stack action or Spain action, he came all the way from the backside and gives up the 3 to TKR. That's what you want shooting at in that situation.
And Trey Kaufman-Renn with a steal ahead to Braden Smith. Look at the speed. A burst to the rim and a chance for one more. Coming up on 10 to play. Combs. Inside, back to Combs. Zips it back to Mannion. Good hard dribble on a two-hand flush.
You do it, I do it, you do it. That's all right. Good unselfish play. Again, you get back to both of those guys knowing each other. Mannion doesn't try and finish through traffic, not his strength. Combs, not the best three-point shooter, even though he's making it. Let's get the easy dunk. Great teamwork.
Hard place to respond. Iowa's had responses tonight. Smith is the ultimate response. Smith has scored 8 of the last 12 for Purdue. 12 second-half points for Braden Smith. And a turnover. Purdue. So Iowa's gotten a little careless. Braden Smith's kept the pressure on. And as a result, Purdue with a lead.
Oh, and that goes back to what Andy said about Coach McCollum. You play with a sense of urgency. You play like your hair's on fire. Sometimes that speeds you up offensively.
What a find. Braden Smith to Oscar Clough. And all of a sudden, Purdue up 3 and hitting on all cylinders. Here's Sturtz. Smith all over it. Sturtz leaning in. Count that bucket and a foul. Bennett Sturtz.
Like we said, omnipotent. He sees all.
8 ties now. 10 lead changes in this game. 8:45 to go. All knotted up at 55. Zip inside from Clough. Down low. And it's Omar Meyer, right down there on the receiving end of that pass from high to low.
Now Purdue back into what they want to do. They're sitting everything for Braden Smith. Great read by Meyer off the flare screen. Iowa falls asleep. He just slips it.
Sage able to pluck that one before it goes into the backcourt. 10 on the shot clock. Combs to Sturtz. One-on-one with Braden Smith. Going to work. Step back 3 for Sturtz. Count that bucket. Oh my, splashing it down over Braden Smith. And Iowa on top by 1.
Oh my goodness, Kevin. Look at these two. Braden Smith taking the challenge. I know he's going to hit me later because I said he's not the best option to defend Sturtz. He takes the challenge. That's great defense. Better O.
Harris will back it out. 8 straight makes in this game. 4 by each team. 6 to shoot. Smith fading away. 9 in a row. 5 straight for Purdue. 4 straight for Iowa. Back and forth we go. A heavyweight fight on Wednesday night hoops.
This is why you love college basketball. Best going against the best. Heavyweight on heavyweight. What more do you want?
Sturtz. Extra pass. Combs for 3. Keep it going. 10 straight makes between the two teams.
And on that and one, Bennett Sturtz, Iowa didn't do a great job at dynamically spacing. Bennett Sturtz bailed them out. That time, great help from Purdue. They do dynamically space. Combs ends up with another 3.
Smith, Benter, extra pass. Harris, a 3 in Mackey. Just his 5th at Mackey Arena this year.
Gicarri, Harris, you talk about dynamically spacing. What guards see that from the corner?
11 straight combined made shots. Who will blink first? Mannion. Combs off the shot fake, driving inside, and Clough says, I'll break the streak. Turnover.
The nose. 2 stars putting on a show.
Trey Kaufman-Renn starting up this offense to Clough. Clough looking inside. Kaufman-Renn down low, and 2 more in the paint. 20 of Purdue's 33 second-half points have been in the paint.
Yeah, and that one again. You see 2 guys run out to Braden Smith. They left Clough wide open at the free throw line. Made it an easy high-low pass to him. The gravity, that's too easy for TKR.
Tough pass, good snare by Combs. Bulgaris with 12 to shoot, working against Braden Smith. Double comes from Meyer and a foul. Career Bennett Sturtz, we like him, yeah.
But he played D2, man. What are we talking about? guys are incredible. That was a great reaction by Fulgaris on the last play as well, seeing the mismatch, putting Braden Smith in the low post.
And Kaufman-Renn with his third personal.
Kevin, you talked about earlier, what do you have to do on those offensive fouls from Iowa to adjust? This has been a physical game. The last 2 calls now have been a little ticky-tack, so now you have to adjust again late in the game. How are you defending? Understand which way the refs are going right now.
Both teams will shoot free throws on the next foul. 1-on-1 situation unless it's a shooting foul. Sage got an open look for 3, splashes it down. We're tied at 64, the 9th tie of the night.
Tate Sage, so good. 0 points the other night. He stepped up tonight, and again, Bennett Sturtz pulling the levers. He decides to throw back. He's really just picking and choosing when he wants to play or give it up right now.
Smith in the corner. Cox turns that corner. Kaufman-Renn spinning at the logo and a foul. Free throws coming.